Today we are going to start a new chapter which is called acid, base and salt. In acid we are discussing on the nature of and its example, what is its behavior. So keep in mind acid have sour taste. First and foremost property of any acid. Next is its characteristic chemical changes. Change the blue litmus paper to red. Change the blue litmus paper to red. Example of acid is hydrochloric acid, which already we seen the previous chapter formula. Hydrochloric acid formula is HCl. Next example for us is sulfuric acid. And this we are getting the its molecular formula or chemical formula is H2SO4. In our higher study or in the next step of study, we require too many chemical formula. Now it is supported by your word nature of writing skill in chemistry, but later when you will go for a next level of higher education, in that you required all that things for explanation. Hydrochloric acid in chemistry we are recognizing by the only molecular formula HCl. H2SO4 is for sulfuric acid. Next example for us is nitric acid. Its formula is HNO3. Formula memorize. All this formula is essential for us. Next example for acid is acetic acid. And its formula is CS3COOH. Whenever we are getting a compound which contains carbon and hydrogen, apart from other element doesn't matter, but majorly if it contains carbon, that is called organic acid. Some naturally occurring acids, first is vinegar. Commonly it is comes in our exam, so you have to write this contains acetic acid, right? Next naturally occurring is orange. And even ask you in exam, orange contain which acid, then you say like citric acid. Clear? Next is lemon. Third is lemon. It contains also citric acid, CITRIC acid. Next level for our tamarind. Fourth is and this tartaric acid. Just to memorize these things, very basic and foundation chemistry for all of us. This is called tartaric acid. Next, anyone ask you, fifth is tomato. Vegetable item where we are finding this oxalic acid, OXALIC acid, oxalic acid in tomato. Next compound, naturally occurring substance is sour milk. In sour milk, or we may say this is curd also. In curd we are getting which acid is called lactic acid. This is called lactic acid. Memorize this better. This is very important and foundation of chemistry. So you have to memorize vinegar which contains these are all naturally occurring substance which contain acetic acid, orange citric acid, lemon citric acid, tamarind tartaric acid, tomato oxalic acid, sour milk is equivalent to curd, and this contains lactic acid. Next we are discussing on about ant. In this also acid will contain, this is called methanoic acid. We will discuss later in higher education in next level of chemistry for ant methanoic acid. Next we are going to be discuss about the nature of base substance. About base, this is all about what we studied is acid. Now we are looking for base. Base having also a little behavioral presentation like a behavior like a bitter in taste. Base is always bitter in taste. Next is its effect on litmus paper. So change red litmus to blue. This is just opposite what we had seen in acid. So change red litmus to blue. Memorize this factor, it is very important to all of us. And then exam will ask you what is the basic character, what is effect on litmus paper for the base, or either they will ask for the acid. You have to be propose your answer in this systematic way. Next is example of this base is sodium hydroxide. These all compounds now we are watching parallelly in terms of word writing as well, alphabetical writing as well as its molecular formula. But in next level of education we require only chemical formula is more about. So be empathic on the portion where we are writing the molecular formula of compound. Next is potassium hydroxide. Later we will provide you some more data in next level like class 10th and 11th why this is acidic and basic, and some other concept is also we are delivering here. But in this situation you have to just know the fundamental property of acid base and next salt. So potassium is KOH, its molecular formula is potassium hydroxide, KOH. Next is calcium hydroxide, calcium hydroxide is all about CaOH whole 2, calcium hydroxide. And next is ammonium hydroxide. In case of ammonium hydroxide, we are writing NH4OH is its molecular presentation. So keep in mind what we discussed, this all about our acid base. Next is we are knowing more about acid base indicator. Indicator which indicates which is acid or base. So if anyone asks you what is acid base indicator, acid base indicator. When anyone asks you acid base indicator, then you say indicate the presence of, indicate the an acid or base in solution. Right? We will discuss later. Solution is something which is in liquid state, aqueous medium like Salt plus water, it also forms solution. Sugar plus water, we are making syrup inside home. So these all are example currently for solution. In next level we will see what is actually solution, but now it is good enough to getting these things where we are solid particles and water going to be mix each other, and this syrup is called solution. Next is litmus solution. Next is first is acid base indicator. In this we are going to be discuss litmus solution. First of all we are going to be discuss for litmus solution. In litmus solution it is just a natural indicator. You can write it is natural indicator. Next step we have to discuss about the next type of indicator we can also discuss here. So olfactory indicator, we can say olfactory indicator. This is about the odor, we are smelling the things, so we can write so odor change in acidic or basic media, right? So media is all about the medium, like we are watching color or just smell of onion and clove, right? So these are by the order we are getting, and this indication is also called olfactory indicator. And in next class we will discuss more about acid base indicator and its behavior, color changes with base, color changes with acid, and name of that indicator. And I'm requesting to all of you, I had done so many questions from the chapter 1. If you find still any kind of resistance, any kind of doubt in first chapter, please ask or write a comment section question number. According to that I will discuss your best possibility of answer as well as perfect solution I will provide soon. So please go through question. You never ignore any single question. Do practice, because science is all about the practice. If you don't do practice, it's completely away from you. So please, I am requesting, whenever you are getting time, go for theoretical idea and apply that theoretical idea in exercise question. We already discussed so many questions, but for the we have to go a little move ahead also for the syllabus and all. That's why we are moving with the next chapter. But don't be any side, just you ask me whatever you are feeling any resistance in previous chapter. Thank you. Have a wonderful day.